Canada, we're good. Yo, what is... Oh. Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome to another stream. Today... I need to lower this. Today, I am gonna be streaming the Habs vs Flyers game. Just gotta set a few things up, and then we're all ready to rock and roll. I was pre-drinking for this, and then I realized the time, and I'm like, oh crap, it's time to go. Oh, it's already started. Philly already has a power.
So look at the penalty as Nick Seeler goes to the box. Cole Caulfield driving to the front of the net. Sealer's going to get a stick into the face of Caulfield, and Caulfield wasted no time on that power play trying to get some looks, especially at the side of the net. And if the penalty kill is going to play high and take away the half walls, that low play to Caulfield is going to be available all night long.
Hunter
McDonald, I don't know why this is so low.
With Oliver Blanc killing this penalty, both making their
during the commercial break, I might do some testing for the mic because, like,
Engstrom.
I don't know why it's doing this.
He'll lay it across. Herbie Dock in the corner. Assessing options for Engstrom. Baldock, one-timer. Oh, Hathaway, that one hurt. Big shot blocked by Hathaway. Habs keep coming. Engstrom at the point. One-timer, Tellje. And getting across was McDonald. He's a big kid, 6'3", 230 pounds. Puck bouncing around. Baldock fishing for it and swung down the ice at a good clear by Luke. Habs come again.
I've been using this one thing, and I saw last stream when he was reacting to some stuff. It was just not working.
30-win campaign as a
I was making my mic all, like, messy.
Final stages of this power play.
And there was, like, at some points people were just not understanding what I was saying.
Good bump by Noah Jolson, the former Montreal Canadian.
Yeah, this is the last game before the period.
For Arbor Jacki.
Sorry, the last game before the.
Very often, I know it's late stages, but why not?
Third unit.
Let's go. Jacki hit in the corner for Tellje. And there's going to be a lot of players on both sides getting some opportunities here tonight. Maybe you don't normally see.
But now, Arbor Jacki did play power play when he was a rookie.
Well,
hasn't played it in a few years now.
Here's Evans waiting. Gallagher in front. Couldn't get the shot away as Gallagher back in the lineup.
Before the playoffs.
They'll drop it off.
There you go.
Wanted the pass.
Got that in.
Look out as Struble fanned on the attempt to get it to Arbor Jacki. And that shot up high, buzzing the tower. Just missing the mark, Carl Grundstrom. Puck in the corner. Denver Barkey, former London Knight. Another great youngster.
Let's do this.
Danny Breer's done a great job with this organization, getting some young talent in. He's playing, of course, Porter Martone, the first-round pick, who's been fabulous since he made his NHL debut.
Messed up.
Here's Bump cutting in. Wrist shot, and he missed by a mile club side. Alex Bump, 4 goals on the season for him.
One of those other guys making his NHL debut, Oliver Bonk, with a nice play, strong on his stick at the offensive blue line that leads to that chance. Teammate of Denver Barkey with the London Knights, Memorial Cup champion, and 2-time OHL champions as well.
And Bonk's father, Radek, had a couple of seasons with the Montreal Canadiens. Of course, a lot of people remember him as an Ottawa Senator, but he had 2 years in Montreal Gutters.
An early power play for the Canadiens, and Garnet Hathaway was in all kinds of pain going back to the bench after this. Zach Baldock unloads a one-timer, and it catches Hathaway in the part of your arm where it's in between the shoulder pad and the elbow pad. It's a soft spot, and he took the worst of it.
This first part of this jersey will just be me trying to get this mic to work because
Delivers it to the
been
wall.
busy.
That hit Forster. The high backhand just by Slavkovsky up to Noah Cates.
I haven't been able to do
Cates
any
works it
of
up
this.
ahead.
Oh.
Backhand.
Good save, good job.
Ever seen one urgent sliders? You will decide how crisp you want your heist.
What a save. That was a nice fake by Michkov to get
Maybe
Dobich to
here
fight,
we
but
saw
Dobich stayed
nice.
with it.
Michkov again. Engstrom
Yo,
lost his stick.
how is it going?
One more time, Michkov below the goal line.
Yo.
Puck battle in the corner.
Yo, how is that going? Yo.
Glendening. Dishes for Michkov.
I think I'm in the wrong one, Mike.
Garrett Wilson also out there on this line. Wilson hasn't scored a goal since 2018-19, 2 in his NHL campaign overall. That was with the Penguins that season. He's back in the NHL, getting an opportunity.
That's way better.
Dobich will play the puck.
Okay,
around the
there
wall.
you go.
There is Hathaway. He'll dump it in deep to the near boards. McDonald was trying to get that puck. Teammates at Northeastern with Jaden Struble. Imagine those two together, McDonald and Struble.
Tough to play against.
Here's Demidov. Weaving in over the line. He'll dish and chase after it.
I was like,
Demidov
wait,
well
why isn't he going
in the corner? Around the boards.
No.
Backhanded in by Arbor. Jack-eye for Demidov. Drop pass, new hook. Right through the legs of Tellje. He couldn't get a shot on net. Tellje back to work. He's checked by McDonald. Thrown in front and cleaned up by Grundstrom in time, or Demidov would have been home free with a great chance in the slot.
A little bit of a hope play for Tellje, just trying to direct it to the front of the net, but nobody home, as one of his strengths as a player is using his body to prolong offensive zone time. That is not what he did there.
There's David Reinbacher. He'll throw it to center. Had a assist, his first NHL point in his NHL debut. Struble's got the puck. There's a lot of talk about the draft year where Reinbacher selected by Montreal, then Michkov to the Philadelphia Flyers, and they go head-to-head for the first time here tonight. Kirby Dawkins skated in, handed off for Kapanen. He'll lay it back to Hudson. Hudson, Reinbacher. Popped it in the skates of Bolduc. Picked up by Bump, he'll work it across. Chipped in by Porter Martone. 25 goals, 50 points with Michigan State University. A star at the U18 level for Canada, at the World Junior level, and my goodness, how about his first NHL goal in overtime against Boston?
It was the right decision for him to go NCAA, play against the older, stronger players. Now he's better suited to make the jump to the NHL, and you're seeing the early success that he's having.
First Flyer in history to score in his NHL debut in overtime. And the second to do so in the National Hockey League history.
Because willing the points where the audience.
There is a couple really skilled young players on this Philadelphia Flyers team, and at the center of it all is Matvei Michkov, who's going to make a great move here to try and get Dobich to bite. As Hudson's in on the play, Reinbacher's the last defenseman back, but Michkov is way out of his line of sight, so he gets in all alone, and then the big pump fake, Dobich stays with it. Nice job extending his leg, as that's a sequence for David Reinbacher. You just have to look over your shoulder and make sure there's no one sneaking in behind you.
Here's Slavkovsky, protects the puck, centers, tough angle shot, as Caulfield was trying to sneak one by Samuel Ersson. Cole Caulfield's got 6 goals in 12 career games versus Philadelphia, but no goals yet in this one.
Alright. No. Hey.
A tiny bit more to begin tapping for. Now the second thing to set up once you find this perfect balance is that you need to change the output game, because as you can see, even our normal talking now is reduced here to minus 20 decibels because the filter is generally pushing down everything a bit. And so what you need to do now is you need to talk very quiet, and then you want to boost this output gain. You want to move it to the right till you're again reaching about right here. So I will talk quiet right now. It is very much to the left. I will increase the output gain more and more while talking the same volume, very quiet. And right now.
Alrighty. Now I gotta bring it until I don't need to force my voice to get to the yellow. Yo, how's it? Yo, how's it going? Bonjour. Comment ça va? Yo, comment ça va? Yo, how's it going? Bonjour. Okay.
It is definitely boosted. Let's listen to this. Okay, even a bit too much, I think. Let's move it to like 13 maybe. So my very quiet sounds are still reaching into the yellow. But now when I talk loud, it will peak the microphone. And that's where the next filter comes in, the compressor setup, because we did a lot of calibrating. Alright, the volume 1/6 position, very simple. That when you shout.
Alright, let's do this.
It's not peaking here into the red anymore, and maybe your shouts are moving
Yo,
like
how's it
-2,
going?
-1. Let's move it, for example,
Bonjour.
to -20 and check now. Hey, I can't even make it go past this here, which is
Yo.
like -8. So let's try
Hey,
-15 maybe.
hey.
That's pretty good, I think. Definitely make sure you have some room here on the right. Then when I talk very, you can hear we're scanning through that we need to set this completely to the beginning. And don't I hate that.
Alrighty, that's a poopy guy. Voila, bada bing, bada boom. It was all set and ready to go. Frick, they scored. They're like, okay, this guy can now watch this, so we're gonna make sure we score now.
On the delayed penalty, the Flyers are gonna get an extra player on the ice, and Parker Martone goes right to the front of the net.
Alright, I was missing some stuff in my chat. Holy frick, 30 messages. Alright.
Martone positioning in front. Hudson doesn't tie up the stick, and the Philadelphia Flyers will strike first as a couple of youngsters, highly touted youngsters, connect on the first Flyers goal.
Porter Martone has been red hot since his NHL debut. He's got 9 points now, Frankie, in 9 games. That's his 4th goal of the season already. So for Danny Briere, and obviously this organization, Keith Jones, president of Hockey Ops, they got to be thrilled with the youngsters that are coming up.
Oh yeah, let me put my do not disturb stuff.
That is what is enticing about Porter Martone. Big body, soft hands.
Boom, boom, boom. Already. I set and ready to go for real this time. Got my drinks. I see that now. The graphic. I gotta fix this somehow. Like, I don't know. Used to be able to do it where I didn't need to constantly go back here and fix this.
Gets a helper, his first NHL
but
in his NHL debut tonight.
We'll see.
For him as part of the youth movement, combining for that goal.
If I can find a way, maybe I have to go and
up ahead,
have it so we crop it there. I don't know.
A couple of Quebec natives on this 4th line for Rick Tocchet here tonight. For Gaucher, his 8th NHL game, he's looking for his first NHL goal and point. And a big scrum to the left of Dobish. Shots 5-4 Montreal, but Martone has made it 1-0.
And one thing about this Flyers team is they have...
After one after the other, I realized something that I'm needing to do.
As good as they should be,
I haven't been able to just sit and relax yet.
Even with missing 9 players,
alright, I think I'm good now.
there hasn't been a ton for Montreal outside of that initial power play.
Brendan Gallagher behind the net.
Nope.
We've had good goaltending, Frankie, by
you gotta fix this thing here.
Last year.
Yes, but their special teams has not been, you know, sparkling.
They've been a good 5-on-5 team. That's how they've done this thing. Their power play and penalty kill, especially on this run where they've played so well, have not been good. A power play of 10%, penalty kill 75%. But Porter Martone
should be able to relax now.
Help the power play, and that is how he got his first NHL goal, as it was a career first overtime winner.
Nice, Martone is in Philadelphia now.
Since then, it's been a really
nice
stretch of games.
2025 draft
Last 6
players in the mix already.
Just a big piece of the puzzle here for the Philadelphia Flyers, who continue to get some youth into their lineup.
Cates with a good steal. Cates plays it up to the point. Fired back in by Bonk. He was the second youngest in NHL history to score his first goal in overtime. Alexis Lafreniere, the youngest all time.
Come on, Habs. Philly is resting players. We gotta actually try and get home advantage. That's what's at stake tonight, is home advantage.
Whistles that one wide in the corner. Valeno trying to get there.
Habs are playing. I don't know if Tampa's playing, but
Nick Suzuki.
you gotta do this. Tampa's who are playing. It's already decided because Buffalo won and they have the tiebreaker on everything. So
what's up as they'll take on the Pittsburgh Penguins, and that young man has made it 1-0. Porter Martone.
Yeah, actually, let me go find the lineup here. And I'm gonna go grab this. And while Marvel just got like laid off, lots of people in Marvel just got laid off. What? Okay, now it's like, well then. Let me do this real quick. Tonight, April 14th, lineup for the Habs versus Flyers. So is this still going? No, it's back on. Oh shit, I muted it. No, I did not. Okay. I went back to commercial break, so first line for Montreal, it's Caulfield, Suzuki, Slafkovsky. Second line is Tellje, Newhook, Demidov. Third line is Bolduc, Kapanen, and Doc. Fourth line is Valeno, Evans, and Gallagher. In defense, we got Engstrom and Gouli's first pairing. Second pair is Hudson, Reinbecker. And third pair is Struble, Jacki. Net is Dobish, and Fowler's backing up. Man, I was hoping for Fowler to play, and so they could rest Dobish. But I guess that is not the case.
Tied the tournament goal scoring record.
Yeah, we're resting Matheson, Dano, and Anderson, though.
Caulfield had. Here's Suzuki. Caulfield has 3 of Montreal's 4 shots right now. He's been active, but
so I guess Liney got sent to like oblivion.
Bouncing and trying to clean it up.
Because like
Wilson.
He's just nowhere to be seen. Maybe they're using him for parts for the other players. I don't know.
Throws for Suzuki. Caulfield had the puck, lost it. Demidov and Caulfield going.
It's interesting.
Juracek under some stress. Demidov, good shift for Suzuki. Arbor-Jacki swinging a miss down on the shot, so he'll backhand it in. Puck in the corner.
But yeah, this is both a pressure game for both teams. I wish they would push a bit for home ice advantage. But I think they're not as worried.
Good on his edges. If he still has a little momentum, he'll find a way to squirm around you.
62 points. Demidov leads all rookies in scoring.
Yeah, Montreal's like 6 players or 5 players that have 60 points at least. That's pretty nice.
Off the right side, in with Newhook. Juleson, he'll play it around. That was intended for Alex Bump.
Like 4 forwards and a defenseman.
Able to start the play and work it to the
basically Caulfield, Slough, and Zuki. And then Hudson and Demidov.
Works it for Denver Barkey. Cleaned up by Caden Gooley. He'll hesitate up the right wing and then chip one in. Didn't get the red line though, so that's going to be icing charged against Gooley and Montreal.
High expectations for Ivan Demidov coming into this season, and to say that he has lived up to them would be fairly accurate. I mean, 62 points, leads all rookies in points. You want to compare him to his class of players, and listen, Matthew Schaefer, it's been unbelievable what he's done as an 18-year-old, but to see Ivan Demidov right now and say he's just getting started, he's only going to get better because he wants to put in the work, and he wants to watch his shifts, and he wants to do all these things to put himself in a better spot. It is a nice start to his career.
Here's Bonk, floats one in up high.
Right
into the slot.
I went between a lot of people's legs.
McDonald, but works it down the ice. Oliver Bonk to center. Chipped in by Gaucher. Doc along the boards. Works it for Bolduc. Trying to track in with Kapanen. Game 100 tonight, by the way, in the young NHL career of Oliver Kapanen. Kirby Doc, good job to knock that down.
Come on.
Sealer on the puck. Well, he got checked by Doc. He's lost his helmet, though. Doc's got to grab the helmet or get off.
Go.
Up the right side as Doc will make a change. Montreal steals at their own blue line. Reinbacher for Hudson. Lane Hudson. Little touch Gallagher as Hudson third in defensive scoring in the NHL. 78 points in for tonight. Good body check Bolduc as he does it again on Andre. Just a big part of Zach Bolduc's game. He's got the puck. Evans at the far wall. Tried to work that up for Arbor Jacki, and that was picked off. And here's Michkov. Forster tries to jam it in.
Go. Come on.
Sweeps the puck in for Jake Evans. He'll track it down. McDonald there to play it into the corner. Cates chipping at it. Puck at the line. McDonald will curl back. It's pretty rare to have two NHL debuts, Frankie, and their defensive partners for the night.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. I'm guessing Phillies, I guess.
Basically the lead.
Honestly.
Oh, McDonald, a big Evans shoulder check.
You better not get Evans in. Oh my God.
Oliver Bonk, an assist, and now his first NHL goal.
Frick. Here we go.
Brian, you just talked about the D partners. One makes the hit, one takes the shot, and we got a first NHL goal. What a sequence. As Hunter McDonald going to do a great job standing up at the offensive
I guess we're not getting home
ice
advantage.
And then after the hit, Oliver Bonk does a great job working himself to the middle of the ice. Evans is slow to recover.
My hockey record is like 50-50. And then always has to be a bit more losses, I think.
My goodness, for two players just coming up from the minors, making their NHL debuts, that's
ridiculous how many. Oh, it's perfectly half the time when I stream, it's they lose, the other half they win.
And 18 seconds remaining in this first period. 2-0 Philadelphia. They have been one of the best teams in the NHL.
It's just happens to be the games I decide to.
Wonderful job of getting this team into the playoffs. Caden Gooley got back defensively there. Porter Martone keeps the play alive.
Alright, come on.
Trying to scoot around. Is Bump behind the net.
No.
Alex Bump Cutting in.
Stop some.
Right in front. Oh, Suzuki stick. Otherwise, Martone would have doubled down. Porter Martone was right in the crease, and Suzuki able to get that stick on the puck.
Full marks to the Philadelphia Flyers. All these players that don't normally play, that are called up from the minors, they have been more hungry, faster, on pucks, and rewarded with 2 goals so far in this game.
McDonald's first NHL point as he sets up his D partner for his first NHL goal.
Come on.
So Montreal, we talked about it, second best team on the road this season in the NHL percentage-wise, but not the start they were.
Tonight is not showing it, but I guess we are comeback teams. So.
Well. Here's a steal. Grunstrom, center.
Jeez.
Hudson swoops in to take it away.
All right, come on.
Hudson's away over the blue line.
So I feel like we should have played no mission. I forgot to lose. I'll ruin his confidence going into the playoffs.
Demidov's had some good looks. Caulfield's been shooting. But how about the kid, Oliver Bonk? First goal in the NHL.
All right, 3 minutes and 55 seconds remaining. So, how's everyone's day going? Mine was pretty chill. Like honestly, the lunch supervision went pretty swell. I played some tag, did my exercise there basically, ran a whole lot is what I'm saying, and then after that, chilled at home, and then did some food deliveries, and then got some free food out of that because I went to like some customer's place and then like went to go deliver to their house, and like with Uber you can set a pin so like that no one else can really pick up your food. Well, anyways, I go to the person's place and it's like just one unit, so it's not like there's an Airbnb in there. So I knock on the door, somebody answers. I'm like, oh, here's your McDonald's and Tim Hortons. And they're like, well, I didn't order this. And I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, yes, you did. This is your order, right? And then apparently it wasn't. They didn't have the pin or anything, so I'm like, okay, well, interesting. I text the person, called them too. No answer.
First year of professional hockey, and Oliver Bonk
so then
making a nice first impression with his first goal.
I go to return it, and they're like, well, you can have it if you want it. And I'm like, sure. So I got some free Tim Hortons and McDonald's. They're pretty sweet.
Again, checked by Reinbacher. Cates, wrap try in the right pad.
And there's like a pizza, this drink that you're gonna see, some a Big Mac, and I figured since I was going to McDonald's, I forgot part of a video, so I ordered a bit like another item. I ordered an item there for a future video. And yeah, I made myself a meal of that, and voila. So after that, while I was doing my shift, kind of just ate. Didn't really get any other orders after that though, so I kind of just peacefully ate. And now we're here. Tried to do some pre-drinking beforehand, but didn't have the time, so.
Big reason why the crease has been such a big turnaround this year.
No chilling.
That's paddled out of play, and to your point,
but yeah,
was also called up. He's the backup tonight, so Vladar is chilling, getting ready, obviously, for Now a playoff push against Pittsburgh.
I hope everyone's day is going well though.
Are so incredibly stingy. They don't give up a lot. A lot of that has to do with.
So for the Montreal Canadiens playoffs, I haven't fully thought of like how I'm gonna do it. I do know I would like doing just like one stream per week type of deal. So my pick like the game that's like more action out of it, like the more I guess more stakes to it is what I mean. And then with that there'll be more of like a stream out of that, more intense, more chill.
Sidney Crosby and company.
And unfortunately I'm not going to Montreal this weekend, so
Bump has the puck, tries to center.
But I don't know if I'll do a stream this weekend. If I do a stream, it might be a little gaming stream. I haven't done one of those in a while on the television Twitch channel. Check that one out, by the way, if you haven't.
8 points during
and finally, speaking of the contents and stuff, I released a compilation video yesterday of the best Tellje Studios moment. There's like 5 of those that are going to be releasing. But and then today, well, like last weekend actually, I released like a compilation video of like all the foods that I miss tasting while I was gone on break, and then today I made a short teasing it. So that's if you want to see one of the things that I did taste, that's in that short. Yeah.
Dobish has a lot to do with that, but you look at some of these numbers. The penalty kill has been so good, much more improved.
I saw this graphic and I thought it was like orange, so I'm like, why the frig is are they talking about Dobish? But actually they're like, it's like it's a Flyers graphic. But then I realized that the color was actually red, not orange, and I'm like, okay, good, I'm not actually colorblind. Then I saw Dobish on the side, so I'm like, yeah, this makes more sense. Oh yeah, and then one thing actually I'll be doing this week at some point, I think it's gonna be, it'll be on Friday. I'm gonna be releasing a video on television. That's gonna be like, may stream it, I don't know, but it's gonna be a video of my tier list there for who I think will be out in the first round. It's gonna be like sort of like my bracket, I guess. Yeah.
Suzuki, clean win, back to Hudson. Lane Hudson for Slavkovsky. Tries to curl in.
It's going to be my bracket that I have. And I'll be revealing it on, maybe on stream. If not, if I don't have the time, it'll just be a video. But Friday I'm off. I'm still going to be doing some food deliveries though. But I'll do it during the like lunch break that I do. So it's gonna be like a during the day type of stream. If I do stream it. And it's gonna be like unedited, like it's gonna be like a stream, but like, it might just be a video. I don't know. I just know it's gonna be like a quick video. It's not gonna be like anything majorly edited or anything like that. It's gonna just be like, here's me making my bracket on the NHL bracket challenge. That's all it's gonna be.
Having that extra game at the Bell Center can mean so much, and there it is, a quick change of the skate blade for Caulfield as he's without an edge.
For this game, Caulfield is looking to like obviously continue his record there, and on top of that,
a difference maker for the trainers.
Try to pass McKinnon and the Mahesh Shah Trophy race.
In pursuit of the puck.
And then Slav, he's gonna be trying to get more points and stuff. And he's just like, yeah, no, you're not putting me aside. And then Demidov is gonna try his best, I guess, to get the Kohler tonight. So far, it's not good. And then I guess Suzuki continue his record.
That is a young.
So Montreal needs to do better next period. They're literally losing. So they haven't scored at all too. Like, what the heck? So here's how everything went. So the penalty, there was one at 21 seconds in. It was Steeler, 2 minutes for high stick in Caulfield. Then it was just all goals. So first goal, it was Martone, assisted by Michkov and Bonk at 8 minutes and 8 seconds in. Makes 1-0 Philly. Next one is Bonk. Scores. And it's his first goal. And oh yeah, the Bonk assist on Martone's goal was his first assist and point. So on Bonk's goal, it's assisted by Michkov and McDonald, which that's his first point assist. That was cool. And then we go to the game stats. Shots on goal, Montreal's 12, Philly has 8. Face-off percentage, Montreal is 64.7%, Philly has 35.3%, power play 0% Montreal.
Played up to Marteau. Marteau,
Maybe playing some Minecraft.
Intended for Glendening. Glendening goes to the net. Couldn't get there in time for the pass. Marteau in the back check there on Demidov. Demidov gets it to center. Flyers will come again. Glendening stops. Waits for help.
Welcome to Minecraft's lovely world. Welcome to Stampy's lovely world.
Still loose as that battle continues.
Whew.
Wilson was there, but skating away is Alex Newhook.
We live, we love. We live, we love.
With the backhand. Glendening and Newhook there. Glendening to Hathaway. Little poke up the left side. Grunstrom, nice move. But Hudson, what a job to recover and shoulder him off the puck.
For Lane Hudson, it's always about getting your body right through the other player's arms so they don't have anywhere to skate.
Alrighty, let's see. Oh yeah, one thing I realized is that tonight it's Rainbacker and Michkov's first face-off.
Grunstrom in his own zone. Delivers a pass up ahead. Gaucher.
I just realized that.
Right in front, Tobish there. As
so far, I mean,
the Quebec connection nearly clicked right there.
Michkov is winning. And so we did the Michkov versus Demidov, they also won. But I think actually I streamed every Habs versus Philly game this season actually.
Good steal in the corner.
I just realized that. But it is one series I streamed every single one of them. Oh, how the fuck did he miss that? That was like basically in, but there was like a few inches off.
It's a Montreal zone.
Good pressure by the Canadiens.
We live, we learn.
Picking off the pass to keep the play alive in the offensive zone.
Reinbacher.
Alright, come on.
Tried to dish it in.
Let's go, Montreal. Let's go.
And that weird
oh my god, again, almost happened.
Not just the Bell Center.
Evans, though, couldn't track it down in time to
come
get
on.
A shot off. Gallagher reaching for the puck. It comes to Forrester, and he'll shoot it in.
Go, Habs, yo. Go, Habs, yo.
Knocked it down.
Go, Habs, yo. Go, Habs, yo. Go, I forgot. Go, Habs, yo. Go, Habs, yo.
Versus Montreal.
Oh yeah, I should maybe remove this.
Earlier in the season can help a player develop so that he's playing his best hockey later in the year.
McDonald's, a little bit of friendly fire right into the slot area. That's icing against the Flyers. So, you know, maybe some rookie jitters, still some mistakes. That was one right there as Gallagher heart and soul of this team, Frankie. Tough decisions for Martin St. Louis, but some energy for Gallagher here tonight.
Back in the lineup after being scratched for the last 4 games. Brendan Gallagher going to do what he does best. Go to the slot, go to the front of the net.
Oh, the goalie was like
Zach Balduc. And
kicked
then
it
Harrison,
in.
after making the big save,
Dang.
recovers to the post. And as Balduc's trying to go back to Gallagher, it goes off the toe. So many times that could be a bounce into the back of the net, but not that time.
Good speed. Gooley got back on Bump, who nearly had a good chance.
Come on.
Slafkovsky taken down. Michkov on the puck. Rebound again. Bump tried to follow up off the drive from Michkov. And Montreal possesses the puck. Here's Caulfield. Cole Caulfield.
I found a brand new best friend.
In the first period.
I found a brand new best friend. And it's me.
Jiricek starts the play for Bump. Bump goes dead across the push and
double dip and I met you Fridays. Is that are we making a sitcom? It could be. You're the grumpy one.
It's all sorted out off the rush, but there's a little too much time and space for Alex Bump to take his time, get to the middle of the ice, and eventually set up Martone as everyone sags back.
Montreal, you'll need to step up. You gotta get home ice advantage here. Come on.
Or at worst, see if you can keep the puck to the outside. Once you get
Let's go, Montreal. Let's go. Let's go, Montreal. Let's go. Let's go, Montreal. Let's go.
Hathaway, good stick work, but Hudson's got it.
Let's go, Montreal. Let's go.
Hudson watched by Garrett Wilson.
We lose. Oh my God, just saw this stuck in my head.
Harrison bobbled it. Montreal trying to steal as it comes back to Jiricek. Balduc was all over him.
Come on.
Puck worked to center ice. Hudson was waiting for it. Montreal's going to get back on side, and they will. Kirby Dach skating away from Hathaway. He'll drop it back. Hudson dishes. Dach. Nice move, Kirby.
Tripping.
And Dach slow to get up as he didn't get a shot.
No, Dach, please.
Right out from
do not get injured.
Nick Seeler driving the play off the off the outside of the post and stayed out. Anthony Richard, he'll play it back.
Oh yeah, Anthony Richard's playing. He was on Laval Montreal a few years ago.
Puck at the goal line, Grundstrom.
I remember him. I'm glad he's on Philly. He got called up.
The wing. Tellje. It's a new hook in the corner.
Face us.
New hook to contact. Tellje tried to feed the point.
Faces old team.
And the Flyers get it to center. Richard. Gaucher.
Oh yeah, I've seen Flyers HL team play, and sadly they won.
Took a tumble. Tellje up the wall for
it was
gently
wasn't too fun. Too much fun.
Delays. The poke to Tellje.
Seen that, but I mean the game itself was pretty fun. The last like 5 minutes of the games were like pretty intense. The Habs, Laval, I mean, it was like all was firing on all the cylinders. Gali, mon ami.
Right on cue, 2 sequences in a row. The Flyers are able to kill the play.
Gali.
As a quick strike ends in
Hey.
the back of the net.
Hey, alright, come on, Gali. Mon ami. Hey, voila. Boom, just tips it in. Good job, taxi pass, Goalie, boom, Gali in. Go, Habs, go. Go, Habs, go. Go, Habs, go. Go, Habs, go. Go, Habs, go.
7 on the season for Brendan Gallagher, and a little spark here for Montreal. 7 minutes gone in this second.
Gotta get that home ice.
Gallagher 21 goals last year as the Flyers come again. Michkov, God, he's been buzzing around in this hockey game. Valeno's got the puck.
Brendan Gallagher scores his 7th goal of the season for Montreal. Assist, Hayden Gooley.
Valeno will work it in. So Tellje gets the helpers on the goal from Gallagher. Forster in his own zone. He'll send a high backhand to center ice. Michkov tracks it down and pumps it in. Dobich settles the puck down. Flyers getting a change in. Reinbacher, nice move. Starts the play.
Nice. Oh yeah, Reinbacher's on the ice.
Nick Suzuki.
And my goal has been Wall since we've been wanting him to show up.
Slavkovsky picks it up.
I'm sure he'll be more of a mainstay next season.
Bump had a broken stick, so good job by Arison to.
I have a feeling either Jack or Struble gets traded this offseason. I don't see us keeping both of them. They're kind of similar. I mean, Jack Guy is way more physical, but yeah. Alright, I was just texting. One thing actually I want to check is if Tampa's playing tonight, because basically if Tampa wins then we're screwed. But if they do lose and we win tonight, then boom, perfecto. No, they're not. Okay. Tampa is playing tomorrow versus the Rangers, which unfortunately the Rangers are probably going to be like in the mood of not winning at all. So it's not gonna. It might not work in our favor.
You know what you're getting from Brendan
It's
Gallagher
like
every night.
Caulfield wrist shot. Slavkovsky follows up. That was stopped. Suzuki's got it. Nick Suzuki for Hudson. Just onside. Lane kept it alive. Here's Caulfield. Cole Caulfield. Cross ice pass. Reinbacher in front. Deflected just wide.
Man, that would have been awesome if Reinbacher scored there.
For Slavkovsky.
There you go. It would have been like one goal. Mitchkov, one goal Reinbacher.
Caulfield trying to knock it down.
That's third overall versus fifth overall.
Able to poke that to center ice. And the pass behind.
It would shut up a lot of people. Reinbacher scores tonight.
Lane Hudson. Caulfield cruising in. Caulfield.
Oh yeah. Caulfield needs to score.
Caulfield might have 15 shots by the time this game is all said and done tonight. And we're here.
I'm hoping he scores two times tonight. They better play him on the if ever Philly goes empty net.
Tried to slip that pass through. It was interrupted. Chipped in deep and icing against.
We need him to break that record.
It is a rare defensive mishap for Nick Suzuki going back into his own zone as Denver Barkey is going to jump on this.
Right now he's like right behind.
And just not able to convert it past Jakob Dobich.
He's like one goal behind McKinnon, but I mean, McKinnon, I think may have another game to play. So.
They were tied in the neutral.
I have a feeling that McKinnon may win
had to catch up
the Rocket Richard Trophy. It'd be nice if the Habs finally wins it, but
line up for Philadelphia.
I have strong doubts.
11 minutes remaining, second period.
McKinnon's a superstar.
To the far
Caulfield's pretty elite in scoring, obviously.
Nice the line. Still dancing with it, Barkey.
McKinnon has the edge.
Up top, one-time drive, Jolson in the glove of Jakob Dobich.
maybe next year.
For Jakub Dovish because he's got bodies
if Caulfield can continue this next year, then maybe he has a chance.
As the shot comes, and Porter Martone continues to have a strong game.
I wonder if we draft
his frame.
And a first rounder this season.
The next step
first round is going to be stacked.
That first 3 strides,
I know that.
Out of the gate a little quicker, but he's already getting to the
so many good players like this year's draft is going to be pretty deep.
He's just 19 years old, Frankie.
So
the sky's the limit. The talent and the frame this young man has.
It's going to be pretty epic. I mean, well, oh yeah, and speaking of the draft and stuff, I mean, I don't really have any teams in the draft lottery, but if I am at home during that like broadcast, I'll probably do my reaction to it. It'll probably be like the finale of everyone but the Leafs.
Josh Anderson.
So the Leafs are, I believe, are top 5 right now in the draft lottery odds, and that cannot happen. Not allowed.
Able to squeeze one, a setup to Evans.
Dang, so close. Galley almost got his other one.
Here for Montreal.
That's all work. It's work below the goal line, coming up with pucks, winning your battles, and funneling it to the front of the net, as Jake Evans is going to do a nice job being in a support position in the slot, and Brendan Gallagher is going to do some work here to avoid a check, win a battle, and then heads up play to find Evans, and that is a great chance for Evans as he puts it right into the breadbasket of Sam Ersson, but there was some net to work with. But another example of the goal line work by Brendan Gallagher leads to a nice scoring opportunity.
Off the draw, Montreal controls. Cooley slashing at the puck. He'll get it in deep. Kapanen keeps the play alive for Goulet. Aiden Goulet, Bolduc to the line.
Come on, go.
Engstrom dancing in, a weak shot, and the pad save Ersson. As Engstrom looking for his first goal in the National Hockey League. Michkov, first on the puck in the corner, negates the icing. Hit by Engstrom. Michkov, nice move as Forster in front.
No.
Michkov dishes. One-time bomb, Juracek. It's loose. Dobish recovers in time. Able to swat it away.
That whole thing starts because Michkov anticipates that puck is going to go down the ice, beats out the icing.
Michkov comes again. Rashad glove down.
Nice.
Michkov has been a buzzsaw tonight for Philly. Beautiful temperature today.
Alright, we got some first for a second intermission, I guess. But yeah, well, I'll probably stream the draft lottery thing of it. I do want to see I would love to see McKenna go to a Canadian team. That is something to be like hoping for. And I mean, it's pretty unique setup that they have. I mean, last year, but they're gonna be continuing. So I want to see that again, and reacting to that live would be nice. And on top of that, the World Championship that is going to be happening too this next month. So I'm gonna be doing some reactions to there. So everyone who loves world hockey, finally, I'm gonna be reacting to that again on this channel. For those who didn't know, before I was doing it on television because I was gonna retire the Tellje Studios brand. However, I feel like, I don't know, I'm now like, I wanna like still do Tellje Studios stuff. Like it's already established, and I know what more, so what I'm doing on this channel now. So
it's a big reason why the Philadelphia Flyers are in the playoffs.
I remember last year, I was like, during the hockey season, This is gonna be hockey channel, and then during the summer, I made television to like be a gaming channel, and that was gonna be during the summer. And then I don't know. Summer got very busy, so I had to take a break.
That have got the job done and have given the Habs confidence with saves
from content creation.
It's been such a difference maker, Jakub Dobish and his ability to make the saves, and that one is just trickling off of his pad. As
but I mean, now for hockey,
setting up Noah Juleson to walk into a one-timer.
We still got some
rebound as it lays there.
Playoff hockey. I'm gonna for sure be reacting to the Stanley Cup Finals regardless of what happens. Regardless of the team that ends up. One thing that's cool is that for the Eastern Conference at least, there'll be a new team. To be honest, if it's not Montreal, it would be cool for it to be Buffalo. That goes to the final. However, I would love for it to be a Canadian team, obviously, that wins the cup, because it hasn't been since '93, and if it is a Canadian team that wins it, I would love for it to be the Habs. But if that is not possible, then I guess the Oilers or the Sens. But I mean, I prefer the Oilers versus the Sens because Senator fans just like there's a new rivalry between the Sens and the Habs ever since Jack High has joined the team. So
a defensive play by Caulfield, last man back.
So that's why I'm saying Oilers before the Sens. And I mean, McNiven winning the cup would be awesome. He had 2 chances last year and the year before, so.
There can't be a goalie in the league that doesn't.
Bro has to be getting some like experience.
Multiple times a night. He's gonna try and put it in on a sharp angle, or he's gonna try and put it off your nameplate and
so after the stream, I'm gonna be making a compilation of every goal that's been scored for the Habs.
Off of the post, and 2,
so far it's just the galley goal, so maybe it'll just be a short. But yeah.
That is going to allow Caulfield to expose it.
Oh, Erson is like the puck is like buried somewhere in his equipment.
It's somewhere in there.
Cole's sneaky like that, man. He can sneak a puck in anywhere.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
It's somewhere in there.
Where do you feel the puck?
Committee to find this thing.
Bro's getting like his body tap.
Well, that's the nature of the equipment being as big as it is for a goaltender. You can't feel
let's see
certain things where the puck is.
Oh yeah, it's for sure in his like jersey or like his pads.
Go off the mask of Harrison and in. So that's somewhere in his chest protector. We might not get that puck until after the period. I'm serious.
Imagine they think they scored, but
prudent to play with a puck somewhere lodged in your body. As the search continues,
is he like a body fat?
Caulfield's been finding the smallest of holes.
There you go.
In the net.
There you go. I think it just fell.
He's done
to
it
his
so
arm.
many times, and now he's found a way to get this puck jammed up into the goalie's chest protector, and
interesting.
We have it. Could you imagine if we had to change goalies for that? That would have been an NHL first.
Game 82
100%.
regular season, why not? Something for SportsCenter to talk about later on tonight.
Is that Villadar?
Exactly, as Kolosov called up from the minors. He
it's
takes in the game from
Kolosov.
the bench as Dan Vladar gets the night off after a pretty grueling schedule for him. 6 straight starts.
Man, that is true. Like
the Flyers clinch a
we survived. We survived the Olympic break condensed schedule.
A great year for him in Calgary last year.
Slavkovsky, Suzuki uses the boards. Reinbacher. Suzuki leaves it. Slavkovsky behind the net. Checked by Jolson from a knee. Tried to center. He had Caulfield in his sights. Flipped down the ice, and that's icing again against Philadelphia. So Montreal, another opportunity. Top line out there right now for Martin St. Louis.
As Montreal plays more in the offensive zone, move your feet on some puck touches. Maybe you can draw a penalty and see if you can get to work on what has been an inconsistent penalty kill for the Flyers. It's been a lot of 5-on-5 in this game.
Oh, one thing I learned today is that Tim Hortons has limes that they have and that are cut. I don't know if you see it, but it's like right there.
To the Habs bench. The faceoff should come back into Philly territory, and it will. 7:31 to go in the second period.
In February, the Philadelphia Flyers were out of it. Wasn't a chance they were going to make the playoffs. And they went 3-1-1 in the month of February, 10-4-1 in March.
I predicted that Dobich was going to save 20 and 24 shots. I don't think that's going to be the case because Philly has 18 shots on goal. And it's just halfway for the second period. So, rest in peace my prediction on the Canadiens app.
They went a stretch with just 3 wins in 16 games around January. Really put themselves in a tough spot. And then dug their way out of it.
Alright, come on.
Here's Gallagher. Racing after the puck. Moved up that right side. Grundstrom took a shoulder. He gets the puck back. Dobich out to play it with Richard. Skating after it. Jake Evans in his own zone. Off the stick of Juracek, bouncing around the Habs line. Worked back in right to Anderson.
7 minutes left in the second period.
Juracek up the wall.
They're about to get another commercial break.
Up by Caden Goulet. Goulet stretch past Gallagher. Gallagher walks it in.
Shoot! Oh my God, that defenseman got it. He like saved it. The defenseman saved it.
In a puck battle, Grundstrom there. Valeno lost his stick. Juracek. Skates by the
well, one good thing about the Habs this year is that we have lots of depth. So I'm sure that will help us in the playoffs. And I mean, it helped us when we had injured players.
Maybe just the grind of every
one thing I am looking forward to this year is the Habs Rebuild series. Because that'll be epic. No! That is a shitty goal for them. And Mishkov gets another.
A tough one for Dobich, and Michkov makes him pay.
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
Dobich is going to try and swipe this puck away, and as he does that, he's going to bank it right off of Jake Evans, and then there's no time to recover as Matvei Michkov has all kinds of things to work with. As this puck is lodged up in the corner, everyone's battling for it. Nothing happens until something happens. And Noah Cates is going to be the recipient of a cross-ice pass, and as that happens, Michkov sneaks in behind the net as Dobich tries to swipe it away. Michkov jumps all over the rebound and gives the Flyers another 2-goal lead.
I'll just say this with the topic of conversation that's about to be brought up on YouTube, probably on Twitter. Project.
Now a 3-point night.
Yes, it'd be nice to have Michkov, but we're gonna need another right-handed defenseman. That is big. Ryan Backer's gonna fix that.
Around the coach-player relationship, but his game is.
I'm telling you right now, Ryan Backer's gonna be filling out a spot.
Point streak, goals in 3 straight.
We don't have as many right-handed D. We traded Mayu, and we traded Barron. So
they've won 5 of their last 6.
We got Rainbacker that is gonna fill out that need. I don't know if Engstrom, what hand he has, like if he's a lefty or righty, but.
He got checked again. This time
I know for a fact Rainbacker that. And I mean, if next off season, if Knichkov wants to play for the Habs, then we have another righty there. That'll be nice.
That you want to heat up.
But for next season, I feel like next off season, not this one coming up. We have like 3 prospects that are going to be available. We're going to have Zarowski, we're going to have Knichkov, we're going to have Page, and we're going to have some goalies that are going to be probably wanting to get into the system. Like the Laval team, I guess. Like in terms of the goalies, we're pretty set in terms of prospects. Who else? I don't know if it's Sam Harris is maybe going back. I don't know. He is pretty much of age that he'd probably either go to Laval, but it's like either this this season, or maybe he waits until next season. But I mean, the more forwards we have on Laval that can score, the better. I'm assuming we're probably gonna hear something from Sam Harris soon. Like, I doubt that we let go of his rights. He's pretty freaking good. He won the NCAA championship. He won the Frozen Four. So we'll see if see what happens with him. I'm surprised we haven't heard anything yet, but obviously it's a big decision to be made. Maybe it hasn't gotten across my Twitter feed. Let me see. Sam Harris, and not the singer.
Third most wins by a new head coach this year behind Glenn Gulletson and Marco Sturman. You look at that list, all 5 of those teams are going to the playoffs, and some pretty good stories, including Dan Muse and the Pittsburgh Penguins, who they will see in round number 1.
How about Trevor Zegras this season in Philly, Frankie? A 67-point season. Career high for him, obviously one of many not in the lineup tonight for Philadelphia. But
that's a great example. It's a great example of a player who maybe some people are down on or have quit on. Rick Tocchet says, I can work with this. And it's not exactly a guy that screams Rick Tocchet hockey, but it's worked really well here.
And you can say the same about Martin St. Louis and his guidance for a number of great young players in Montreal that are thriving.
That's his bread and butter. That was the first thing that he needed to do when he got here.
Here's a turnover. Barkey behind the net. Works it across. Wrist shot up high on Dobish. Martone picks up his rebound. Martone. Oh,
I keep on pressing G.
Juracek thought about the shot. Hands it off. Gets it back. Juracek delivers behind the net. Backhand right through the crease. Martone, but he couldn't find
Oh
Barkey.
my God, good.
And the Habs are away. Tellje Newhook. Tellje waiting. Wrist shot just Newhook got taken down. A good rush from those two and a good pickoff by Goulet.
Or somebody said they said who, like with the GIF with Harris, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Sam Harris is like pretty great.
Here's Goulet. Slavkovsky.
Bro got interviewed. Oh my God. Okay, come on, Caulfield, snipe it in. Snipe it.
Works it up top. Drop pass, Caulfield.
Okay, come on. Oh, I thought that was gonna go in. That's why I made that noise. Oh, your check is playing.
A guy that came in with an .867 save percentage this season.
Watch the powerful strides of Juraj Slavkovsky right through the middle of the ice. When he gets going like this, it's like a horse galloping. You can't stop him as he takes it in stride right around Noah Juleson. He's trying to jam it in on the side of the net, but Ersson's going to get there as he spreads out. There's no room for Slavkovsky unless he elevates that puck, but he's not able to. He's on his forehand. As a nice skating sequence for the big Canadiens forward.
Caulfield from distance, loaded up, hit a leg. Puck in the corner. Played up the wing. Goulet holds it in for Montreal. Slavkovsky lets it go. Hudson. Far boards, try to chip it in deep. Juleson played it away from him. Pump right back in. There's Slavkovsky. Backhand feed. Couldn't get that through. It hit Andre. Slavkovsky again. Behind the net with Caulfield. Cole Caulfield.
All right, come on.
On the puck. Up to Hudson. Lane Hudson dishes it back in. Caulfield there. Caulfield got tripped up. Goulet. Across, and the one-timer fanned on by Slavkovsky. Good pressure from this line. The Flyers, as Hudson was all tangled up with Forster. They're going to call it a
be getting penalty for who?
This is going to be Forster.
Oh yeah, good Forster. Let's go. We got power play getting in here. Let's take advantage of it.
Initial look.
Miller's also, I believe it was Miller was all Quentin Miller was also on Denver.
Actually holding him. He takes Hudson
and down, I'm guessing he's probably going to be doing another year of NCAA to get his like skills sharpened.
And now the Montreal Canadiens off to the power play in what is
after that they'll probably
5-on-5 game.
play for Laval because like I mean
spent some time in the offensive
Fowler's
zone.
not there anymore. He's probably gonna like he's for sure staying in Habs land next season. Monty is gone. This off season. I don't know. He's probably gonna be involved in the package. I don't know. I don't think he can get that much for himself. Even though I'm pretty sure he's probably just having an off season, and then the next, if we do trade him, he's probably gonna be like a starter for another team. If not a backup. Like, he just got shit luck where everyone got hot, and it was like, just, that's how they're gonna be. Like, Fowler is freaking top prospect in terms of goaltending.
In the intermission, we look forward to chatting with him.
And then
what's been a remarkable season.
Dobish has been pretty great. So fortunately there isn't enough space for him.
Using the boards to Hudson.
And I mean, if we want to keep cacking it, I feel like that's a good like third option if ever someone gets injured. Only reason we haven't brought up cacking is because then we gotta put him through waivers. If he has time back then. So it's like
Caulfield behind the net. Suzuki up top. Hudson across. Demidov. Suzuki.
Suzuki got another goal. He's at 30 goals.
Oh my goodness, that
one somebody's hurt.
Getting down again was Nick Seeler, and you hope he didn't take that one in the face area.
That is the third massive block by the Flyers in this game. We've seen Forrester, Hathaway have big ones, and now Nick Seeler.
Once I see the NHL playoff schedule, I'll make a decision of like which game I'm gonna do like a live reaction to. I mean, I know last season I did like pretty much all the games for like the single night, but there's some games I'm gonna want to watch with my family live like I did last season.
Unfortunately, nothing to show for it.
This is last season. I didn't really have anything to stream in terms of when it came to the live reactions, so that's why I had to watch all the games with the family. But I mean, now I have my PC all set up here, and
the courage it takes as a defenseman to block those shots, it's unbelievable.
It's will more than anything else. You have to trick your mind and say, I'm okay with getting hit by a 90-mile-per-hour piece of hard rubber.
One way to make a living. Porter Martone, nice.
Oh no, Martone for golf. I saw you last season. I watched you last season, and when you were pretty amazing.
Just 5 seconds left in the penalty.
Another thing we'll do is also watch the draft live.
In Philly, isn't he? Porter Martone.
Yes, I know Martone is awesome.
He's just getting started.
I'm surprised he didn't get drafted higher.
So Montreal 0 for 2 on the power play, 3 shots, and trailing by 2. One of the Habs calling cards this season, though, has been the comeback wins. And they're going to be tested again in game 82. Engstrom. Gallagher.
Get one more goal, not like that, Gallagher, before the period ends. And then we were talking.
Gallagher to Evans.
I mean, we'll be able to get 2 goals in we've been able to. But like, as long as we're able to like get this, if we'd be able to get a goal before this period ends, it'd be nice.
Valeno. Evans will swat it in. Under 20 seconds remaining, Gallagher a good hit in the corner, trying to free the puck, and he does.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Just like I said, if we're able to get a goal before the period ends, then voila, let's go. My boy Evans, let's go. Like I said, hey, alright, look at this. Hey. Oh yeah, Evans is an assistant captain. Hey. Boom. Realizes right away. Nice. Go Habs, no. Go Habs, go. Go Habs, go. Go Habs. Habs, yo! Go Habs, yo! Go Habs, yo! Go Habs, yo!
Rebounds are
Alright,
available.
there we go. Perfecto.
Icing against Montreal.
This is where the third period we'll be able to tie it and boom.
About that goal. All it is getting a puck in, going on the forecheck, doing a little bit of grunt work, and then going to the front of the net. Every line has to have an identity. If you're playing chances are that is your identity, and it leads to the goal for Jake Evans as he gets his 12th of the season.
Where do we go now? Where do we go now? Where do we go? Man, Pennsylvania's been lucky. They've been able to watch McKenna all of this season.
Jake Evans, the chip one home, Gallagher.
Alrighty. Galley and Evans this period has been clutch. Alright, let's do a review of this period. The period review. So, it all starts at 6 minutes and 50 seconds where Galley gets the goal, and it's assisted by Gouli and Tellje. At 30 minutes and 52 seconds in the second period, there is an unfortunate scenario that takes place, and that Dobish doesn't have the puck. It rebounds, and I don't think he realizes it, and Michkov gets his 20th goal of the season, and it is 3-1 Philly. Then we go to 60 minutes and 43 seconds in. Forrester gets a 2-minute penalty for holding Hudson. Habs get the power play, but nothing happens. So now we go back to the goals here, where there is a goal eventually, and another unfortunate goalie event happens, and Evans take advantage, and so it's good for us. And it's assisted by Jack and Valeno. Now we scroll all the way down to the game stats. Shots on goal, it's 24 Montreal, 20 Philly. Face-off percentage, 61.5% Montreal, 38.5% Philly. Power play, 0% for Montreal, 0-2. Penalty minutes, 4 for Philly. Hits, it's 20 for Montreal, 13 for Philly. Block shots, 12 Philly, 5 Montreal. Giveaways, 8 Montreal, 17 Philly. Takeaways, tied at 1. Defensively, it's been pretty good for Montreal. However, it doesn't matter because Philly is still leading. So, we'll see y'all later. No, just kidding. No. That's not what I meant. We'll see y'all in the third period. Alrighty.
Back to win hockey games this season. Underway in this third period. Caden Gouli under pressure from Michkov. First Flyer to start his career with back-to-back 20-goal campaigns since Simon Gagné in this franchise. Puck all the way to Ersson. Oh, he swings it pretty calmly to Juracek. Stolen, though, by Slavkovsky in front. Wanted Caulfield and moved on.
Alright, I am back.
Noah Cates starts to give and go with Michkov.
Yeah, Sue's back again.
What a pass. Cates all tangled up and taken down. And Dovish swats it away. Gouli was all over Cates.
It's a nice job by Gouli to make the play but not take a penalty as he got caught on the wrong side of Cates.
Lane Hudson, a one-man show right in.
Oh!
Hit a leg, went wide. His teammates were changing. Hudson drove the player right in. Here's Barkey. Denver Barkey lost it to the blue line to Demidov. Demidov's on the move. Juleson is the Flyer back. He'll play it to Andre. Good steal, Newhook. Try to set up Tellje. He'll find Demidov. Demidov reaching for the puck. Juleson gave it away again. Demidov one more time. Making a move behind the net. Demidov right in front, Newhook. And he was jammed up with the shot. Good creativity again from Demidov.
A nice recovery from Denver Barkey, who's the low forward responsible for the front of the net to make sure there's no shot.
Arbor Jack guy works it in deep again. Martone coming over. Puck in the corner. Tellje. Juleson there works it over to Martone. He tries the high flip, and that's over Demidov. He got enough on it.
About halfway through the second period, we really saw Montreal start to take the lion's share of the possession in the offensive zone, and they start the third period that way.
Here's a steal up top. McDonald, he tried to snipe one in. Wouldn't that be a story? Both rookie defensemen in their NHL debuts getting a goal. Oliver Bonk did just that in the first period. A couple of points for him as well in his NHL debut. And a special thank you to Kent Hughes for joining us in the intermission. Some good insights into a lot of things Montreal, including Michael Hage. Another prospect, Bryce Pickford, in Medicine Hat. My goodness, what a show. It's unbelievable what he's been doing.
Every night you check and he scored a goal as a defenseman. He was really good at the Memorial Cup last year for Medicine Hat.
Yay!
Pushing 50 goals. Like, I mean, insane.
Alright, so Caulfield, you need 2 goals here this period. And then Demidov just get any points he can get so he can make himself a better case.
As Gaucher was knocked off it right in front, Grundstrom, and he lifted
for the Calder. Alright, now I have my Habs goal.
Grundstrom with a great chance. We're zipping along here in this period. Nearly 4 minutes gone already.
A Pepsi cherry.
Chip it up for
and
backhand intended for McDonald. And Gallagher comes in again. He whiffed on the shot, and Harrison's seen enough. He's going to stop play.
Good chance in front. Adam Engstrom was a little too eager to go in the corner, leaving the front of the net. But the Montreal Canadiens,
let's go.
Possessing the puck a lot, spending time in the offensive zone. They will have to continue to do that as they try and come back in this game, something they are very familiar with, as they have done it 26 times this season. Philadelphia not far behind with 22. As the best way to do that, don't spend any more time in your own zone. Keep Philly's young, inexperienced players having to figure out coverage in
let's
their
go.
I guess to play bad cop,
something.
That's exactly it.
There you go. No, Hudson, that was not a good giveaway. What were you doing there, bud?
I want to close them out.
Yeah, would rather be leading in all those games and obviously have the lead.
Come on,
but it speaks
let's
to what
go.
Let's go. No quit.
Tire up. Tire up. We need that home ice.
They'll work it in deep.
Or every possibility anyways.
Dobich.
Because right now we're 3rd place. Tampa is 2nd place. We're tied though. So if we get at least 1 point. And a Tampa Bay loss in regulation, then we get home ice. But if we lose
small sample size, Frankie,
in regulation, then it's over.
Has looked just very solid. Not a lot of mistakes. Doing the right
thing. That's all.
Himself. I wouldn't say that it's cautious, but he's not being overly.
It's game over. No more. It's over.
He wanted a rebound. Dobich
athletically. That's all.
Snag that, and then the late pop on Martone.
There you go.
Ryan Backer, you didn't need to do that. If it deals in a penalty, but that's fine. If it's not a penalty.
Getting in the face of Porter Martone as Martone was driving the net. It makes a little bit of contact with Dobich. Now, normally, if you punch someone like that, you are getting the original call. But no call coming as Reinbacher goes back
well,
to the bench.
Good job,
and even
Reinbacher.
Looking at the Jumbotron to say, like, that's something that's usually called. Alex Bump makes the initial play. He's trying to get it to go off a body and beat Dobich. And previous to that, chip play into the neutral zone that Forster's going to get on the right side of Lane Hudson around him, and Dobich was sharp to cover up on the 5-hole.
Come on.
We saw a little bit of Reinbacher's personality in that clip. Did his name pronouncer early in the show. Getting an opportunity here in the National Hockey League.
Yeah, I'm feeling until Dobson's healthy.
It's going to be an interference
Backer will be in.
As it happens coming up the ice.
I mean, we're missing our top carrying defenseman. Alright, nice. Alright. This is the power play to take advantage here. We need to score here.
It's a second too late, and enough to...
No fooling around.
Montreal back to the power play, looking for the equalizer.
Face-off won by Forster. The Flyers able to clear it down the ice. PK for Philadelphia, 23rd in the NHL. It's that power play, Frankie. 32nd, just over 15%.
Go Habs, go. Go Habs, go. Go. Oh my fucking god. Why is this notification thing on?
Hudson, they play pass. Caulfield.
I'm glad it was something about before, but that could have been like a spoiler.
Got dropped to an East Slavkovsky. Good work to keep it alive. High bouncing puck. Habs trying to track it down, and it's found by.
For whatever reason, the notification thingy was like, oh, I think I made. So on iPhones, you made like a custom notification blocker thing, like do not disturb mode.
Out of the lineup.
And I have one for hockey that basically every hockey app I have in Twitter has like, I mean, Twitter is basically my hockey app. So every single time there's something like that, it like gets do not disturbed. And I click it, and one cool thing they have now is that like you can be like, okay, put this on until this event's over. So that's what I do whenever I go to work and I turn on Do Not Disturb. I do it for the like the amount of work, but for this anyways, because I have the games in my calendar, I just put like the hockey Do Not Disturb mode I have until like the hockey game is done.
No one in front of the net as both Caulfield and Demidov stationed to the side of Sam Ersson allows him to track that.
So got that going. So no spoilers.
13:51 to go.
Unfortunately, somehow I turned that off during the intermission, so I almost didn't get a spoiler, but that was... It was talking about the power play that is currently happening after I saw the power play being called and stuff, so... At least the stream I'm watching is ahead of the notification, so that's good. So if there is a spoiler, it's something that's already happened. But the hockey Do Not Disturb thing is back. Back on, so I don't get spoiled.
Whiffed on the first attempt. Little sauce for Engstrom.
All right, come on.
Down low, Kirby Dog through the crease, but he missed everything, and Engstrom's got a back pedal.
There was way too much on that.
Engstrom's also on the ice here, so we got our two like two rookie defensemen here.
0 for 3 in the power play, 4 shots on the net.
Yeah, I feel like out of Engstrom, Struble, and Jack Ice, somebody's gonna be traded. I'm assuming it's gonna be TO3 because like.
Brings it in, still with a puck.
At least Jack and Struble are some of the defensemen.
Barkey up top, that was picked off neatly by Evans.
Engstrom, I'm not sure what his potential is.
Bump with Martone, Bump spun around.
So
Alex Bump back to work.
We'll see what happens, but we definitely need another left defenseman going in.
They thought they did. Now Barkey's just going to
Reinbacker. Basically, we don't really have a proper third pairing for defensemen right now. Especially with the fact that, I mean, you know,
that was broken up.
Both. I mean, I guess, never mind. We do have a third defenseman, left defenseman. We have Matheson, Hudson, and Goulet. But we miss a third right defenseman, which I believe Reinbacker is going to fill that need once he is ready to go, which it looks like he could be. Reinbacker's potential is like a first pairing defenseman, so right now our first pairing defenseman is Dobson, which fits the bill. Second pairing is Carrier, and then third is Jack Eye, Ekstrom, Struble. Which is fine, but I feel like we need someone just slightly better than them to fill in this third pairing role. I mean, if we can have as much depth on the left side that we can get on the right side, then we'll be golden. Like the Golden Knights.
Like the Golden Knights, the year they went all the way to win the cup, they had very epic defense. That like that's any goalie they had ended up looking amazing. I feel like Aiden Hill should be a backup, not like, or at least a 1B. And I don't know why they gave away Logan Thompson. Like, as we saw in the playoff series last year, he's capable of being a starter. Oh, there's no doubts about it. And that's what Vegas should have done. Is they should have like kept their 1A 1B thing going. And what? Dairy Queen doesn't have their machines anymore? Or wait, that's McDonald's. I was like, I thought there was a Dairy Queen commercial. But no, it's McDonald's. With the McHappy Day, which I did take part. I got some what is his face? What's the purple guy's name? I was gonna say Goomer, but that's Sam Cat.
Plays with the puck around the net, and for a guy who had a slower start to the season, his game has come on strong. And
it's the shake. It's the Grimace.
Having a strong game, 82.
I have Grimace socks. It's for like the Happy Day.
Hudson. Skating around. Caulfield,
So I did my donation for that.
9 shots now on net for Caulfield tonight. He's got it again. Suzuki.
Honestly, the Grinch socks I got were pretty good, so McDonald's socks are pretty good quality.
With the Flyers
funny enough.
Addressing 9 regulars, lots of shot opportunities.
It's like, oh, what do you get for the Christmas meal? And it's like Mr. Krabs is like, oh, you get a pair of socks. Buy a pair of socks, they like SpongeBob said. That's what the Grimace, that Grinch meal is, but I mean, honestly, the socks are pretty good. So,
why wouldn't you? Bump up the wall.
I'm not gonna lie, I had to get another one pair. When I saw they were giving out a new pair of socks, I'm like, might as well get one of these because like, you can never have enough socks.
Skates away from Barkey.
Considering the work I work, where I have to walk and like run a lot and stuff like that, the socks get destroyed.
Turnover at the line.
Or I get lots of destroyed. And
a little too close.
Grunstrom causing some headaches.
And my socks just get like destroyed quickly.
Andre back in
the more socks I can get, the better. And I mean, so far the McDonald's one have been very high quality. I still have my Grinch socks from last year, or 2 years ago now.
Played up to the blue line. Tellje getting back defensively.
Oh yeah, speaking of food delivery, so today I was doing Dollarama delivery and ended up seeing a relative, which is fun.
Taken out by McDonald.
I saw my cousin.
Resets at his own blue line for Engstrom. Engstrom. He'll coast in. Little flip by McDonald.
Yeah. It's pretty fun to see. Like,
Bonk for
I
McDonald.
haven't seen her in a while.
Forster trying to advance the puck up the wall.
Well, a quick chatter of like how they're going. That was pretty much, yeah.
Gapping on the forecheck. Comes to Cates
so,
in center. Good
10 minutes left in the game.
Cates recovers.
Come on, Habs, you gotta tie this up. We can't let Philly win this. They can't really get ahead in anything, so we gotta at least try to get a home advantage.
As the rookie sniper in game 100 in the NHL. Couldn't cash there, then Michkov.
See, this is the type of game that I hope Tampa gets, where or the team that's like has nothing to play for.
And this time it's
at least like upsets. I mean, for the Habs, I don't hope that. I don't want Philly to do that. It's what they're currently showing. I mean, Montreal did not bench, but rest 3 of their guys.
As they sort things out inside
it was like the first time we've done that in a while.
Pretty good chance there.
That's pretty nice. Last season we were playing till the very last game, but now it's like, well, yes, we don't really need to like put that much pressure into this game. But home ice advantage is a pretty good one, especially when you're the Habs that like
that are like have a huge crowd that is like very energy inducing. Like, if you ever been to a Habs game, it's like the best thing ever. It's like literally, I haven't been to one this season. I've been to a preseason game, but like even before, like a preseason game where it was the prospect tournament. But first time in like 3 years that I don't go to a regular season game at the Bell Center. I mean, this season I did watch the Habs versus the Leafs, the home opener, which was like pretty epic. Unfortunately, we did lose though. So the other, I mean, so one thing I do is every time I go like watch hockey games, I have a notepad where I like keep track of how many I watch, or the team I cheer for win or lose, like the record for that. And this season, I've only watched one game where the team I cheer for wins. So maybe it's a good thing that I'm not going to go watch a Habs playoff game this season. Well, not yet anyways. So we'll see. Like, I mean, it's a good thing I didn't watch a home game. I mean,
of 14.3%.
But I mean, if I do go to a playoff game, I'm probably not gonna be in the arena. I'm not rich. I'm just
Lane Hudson, puck on his stick.
I'm just a
Hudson still with it. Shaking off Case.
I'm practically just out of college where I'm trying to make enough money to live. So, yeah.
He'll drop it off.
I'm banking money that if ever I do go to a Habs game, I'll be able to like at least afford to eat and stuff. And it would be like the watch party stuff or a bar.
Flyers wanted to change as we are 4-on-4.
Yeah.
Doc and McDonald in the box. Here's Michkov in flight. Couldn't handle the pass, but
come on, go Habs, go. Oh yeah.
Drops it off.
Speaking of like just content or whatever stuff, I was speaking about this earlier. There's a KFC meal that I have to have that is hockey related, which would tie both the hockey and food topic on the television channel.
The London Night product.
There's a Winnipeg Jets player that has a KFC meal, so I have to try it. Last hockey session Columbus, the like hockey sticks that McDonald's did. So, and that went very well on the channel. Like, freaking did amazing. So we'll see if I can get some KFC out.
Bump skating through center over the blue line. Still cutting in.
I mean, where I live there isn't a KFC, but fuck off. Is that bonk again? Oh, bump. They have bonk and bump.
Alex Bump, 5th of the season, and the Flyers get some insurance.
This is one that Yuri Slavkovsky is going to want back as he carries this puck into the slot and loses the handle and isn't able to recover. Initial thought should have been to go behind the net, take it away from the danger. Instead, skates it right into the danger, and that's going to lead to Alex Bump getting his 5th goal of the season as Porter Martone strong on his stick to strip it away from Slavkovsky, who's got one hand on his stick, and then a quick setup to Alex Bump, who was in on the play with Arbor Jacki initially, goes high glove over Jakub Dobish, and gives the Flyers a 2-goal lead.
Jakub Dobish trying to track down win number 30 in his rookie campaign. Montreal's won 6 straight on the road, and they'll have to come back again in their final game of the regular season. Cates at the line, took the hit from Goulet. Tellje there to help. So Martone, another point. He continues to put up the points since coming to the Flyers in his
my team, my favorite OHL team is not. I don't think they're winning.
Flyers, Frankie, they're, as you said, what, 9 regulars out of the lineup? These kids, they're trying to show Rick Tocchet, hey, you can rely on me in a playoff series.
That's exactly it. Like, you throw a lot of things.
What is going on here?
The playoffs. Now this year's going to be different because there's going to be a salary cap in place for your game.
I could call this the cocksucker.
Flexibility to work some players in that you think give you a good chance to win.
And you get to go up against Sidney Crosby, Malkin, etc. in the first round. Battle of Pennsylvania.
Oh, 3-3, I see.
Good on the travel, not too far.
Yeah.
Montreal's got to go to Tampa, obviously.
It's good for the fans, too.
Bumps coming again. Remember, Montreal fails to get a point here. Tampa will lock up home ice in that first round. They play the Rangers tomorrow. If they obviously win in any fashion, it wouldn't have mattered anyways. They have more regulation wins than Montreal.
Both teams I'm watching right now got fucked.
In the regular season to do just that.
Philly scored, and now Kitchener scored against the Sioux.
Down low, Evans.
And
Hudson needs 1 assist.
I'm a Sioux Greyhounds fan.
Most assists in franchise
so
history
I'm just suffering all around.
And they took one away from him on that Islander game.
Another
nice
thing I just realized is that Philly has a player called, their last name is Bump. And then they have another player whose last name is Bonk. So they have a Bonk and a Bump.
9 games now for Porter Martone. 4 goals, 6
Interesting
goals.
last names.
What a way to start your NHL career.
Well, so like the OHL's in like the second round of the playoffs right now.
Held in at the line. Kirby Dach able to pick that off.
So basically, this is like a. This is the third round. Sorry, not the third round. The third game of the Kitchener versus Sioux Greyhounds game series.
He wasn't ready for it.
And Kitchener's leading 2-0.
Right in front. Good job, Hudson. Took it away from Michkov.
And so Kitchener just took the lead.
Some players. It's not the
and then now Montreal.
You watch this game and you see
we were 1 goal close, and Bump just scored for Philly.
The middle 6, it has been a struggle for.
And for the Habs and Flyers, they're both in the playoffs. Like the like
Hudson quickly for Slavkovsky.
The teams have been like
Suzuki races in after the puck.
Have been are all clinched. Like every team, every playoff team is known right now for the NHL, and Flyers are in the playoffs. Habs are in the playoffs, but right now they're fighting for home ice. That basically, if they win this,
Hudson again. Good stick.
They have a better chance of getting home ice. Like they get into second place. However, Tampa Bay still has 1 more game that if they win that, then they get home ice in the series. Basically, it's Tampa versus. It's confirmed that it's Habs versus Tampa Bay Lightnings for the first round. And right now, Tampa and Montreal are tied in the standings. And so basically, we want the Habs to win tonight so that they can get home ice advantage. And then on top of that, if the Habs win, then Tampa needs to lose. If Tampa wins tomorrow, then this game doesn't matter in terms of getting home ice advantage, because like in terms of the tiebreaker, the Tampa Bay Lightnings have the advantage. Like they have the tiebreaker. They have, like, it's basically if you're tied in points, it then goes to how many wins you got in the regulation, like non-overtime wins, and Tampa Bay has that. So, like, we basically just need the Habs to have more points than Tampa Bay. What the fuck is this commercial? This is a Bell commercial that says Canada's AI future will be built on Bell. How about we just don't have AI? How about that? Well, how about you just go and stop your AI process? How about you go and don't do that? But yeah, so all that to say is that basically we just gotta, like, the Habs have to like get ahead now if they want any hopes of getting home ice. Initially, I did have a chance of going to Montreal to go watch the game in the watch party, but then the Habs, for whatever reason, became the Leafs in terms of limiting the amount of people in a watch party. Like, so the Habs, the watch parties during the home games were like, you can fill up the outside of the arena as much as you can. And then the Leafs are like, you know what, we're gonna make sure that you need a ticket for this event and limit the amount of people that can get into this event, this watch party. And now the Habs have followed suit, whereas this season you need a ticket to get into like the fenced off area, like into this watch party, which I'm guessing it's gonna be fenced off because they're doing tickets for this. Which, I mean, this probably means that they're gonna be serving alcohol outside, and which, I mean, is pretty good. And I mean, I guess you can always just like stand outside the fenced off area and watch it anyways. But you just won't be getting alcohol, and if you want alcohol, you have to sneak it in. You gotta sneak it. Just go to Provigo across the street and get it. But yeah. But yeah, the Habs. The Habs have unfortunately made their watch party outside the Bell Center a ticket event on Ticketmaster, which is worse. Which, I mean, that's how like the Leafs did it. One thing they do though that the Leafs did is that you can, if you're a part of their fan club, you're able to redeem your points to get into it. However, it's just 2 tickets you get, which if I were to have gone, I would have needed 4 of them. Which initially I did get 2 tickets for it, but like with the fan club, but because it's just 4, because I needed 4 tickets. And something else happened. We're not gonna end up going. So in that case, I'll be at home watching the game, and one of the games I'll be watching on stream. But yeah.
Hudson, a good battle.
Yeah.
Long trying to clear some bodies out. Suzuki in the corner. Right in front through the
crease. Well, one thing during games and stuff, they shut off the road in front of the Bell Center, so like that's why you can get all those people watching. And I mean, if you watch previous games,
in Philadelphia territory.
Plenty of possession for the Montreal Canadiens.
Season ticket holders, they get
is off the stick of Lane Hudson.
They get their they get their seat in the arena, so it doesn't matter for them.
Now with the goaltender pulled, looking for 67.
Season ticket holder, you already have your ticket in the arena.
At some point, the puck is going to touch his stick. It is going to go through his hands. As now we have a
so you're already set.
Montreal Canadiens, as their top guys have been on the ice for a little while, almost a minute and a half. And so Marty St. Louis resting them.
I mean, if the Habs lose tonight,
Marty St. Louis with a whiteboard saying we're going to do this and we're going to do that.
If the Habs lose tonight, then I mean, it doesn't matter.
The ones on the ice, they're smart enough to have a plan.
Whatever I said about redeeming points. Oh, no, that's just like a fan club thing. Basically, what happened is that for like the ticket event, for the watch party, outside the Bell Center, it's like there's so many. They only let so many people into their watch party, and then which is basically anyone can, if you're able to get it in time, then voila. However, and it was free. It was free for the watch party, which is outside the Bell Center. Like, and this is like for the home games. For the away games, they don't really host a watch party outside the arena. It's at it's like at a casino in this other place.
Montreal's going to get back on side. That came out, so.
So like for that, you just go to a bar or whatever. But
say that this should go all the way down. They think that Juraj Slavkovsky knew it was offside and touched it anyway.
But for the home games, they have a watch party outside the arena.
It was offside, but look how
and so you get, so they have they're giving away tickets for that, or not giving away, but you have to get tickets for that, and then outside, and then they're like, well, one thing they realize is how fast it sold out. So they're like, well, if you're a part of a fan club, then, and you have the points to do so, which the points are very easy to get, then you can redeem 2 tickets, a limit of 2 tickets for a spot in the watch party, which I mean, it's like which it's like a huge, it's pretty good because like I don't think there's like a limit to that one in terms of like how many people can redeem those 2 tickets.
No, normally that would be
so
taking the left-handed drop,
it's pretty good in that sense that they're rewarding their actual fans, not just random scalpers or whatever that are trying to pick up those tickets and then resell it. But I mean, going to the pub in Montreal is as good anyways as going to, but I mean the watch party is probably going to be even more lit. And they'll probably, I'm assuming they'll be selling merch and like, and it'll probably be like watching the game in the arena, but you're outside in terms of like the vendors they're gonna have.
All the way down the ice. Hudson tracks back.
But in terms of it being, you need to get a ticket, that is new. Oh, nice. That is new to this season, this playoffs, that they're making it like where you need to get a ticket to get to this like watch party. So, and that's what like I don't even think there's any other teams that do that except for the Leafs. And I guess for whatever reason they're like, oh, let's get inspired by our rivals here. So, yeah.
Sealer swipes it away. Maybe one last shot here. Slavkovsky in front. Miss Caulfield. And the Philadelphia Flyers.
And damn, alright, well, we're confirmed to get away. Well,
they will win game 8.
It doesn't matter. Regardless, I wasn't going to go to the Habs game this weekend.
Pittsburgh Penguins in round 1. And the Montreal Canadiens.
Well, regardless now, I had no reason to go into Montreal this weekend now. So, all my bitching is for nothing. But now, but yeah, the whole thing is I think that the reason they're making it so there's a fenced off area so you can actually drink there with being outside. I think that's the whole reason, so they can actually legally sell alcohol there. Alright, so unfortunately no home ice advantage for the Habs. Well, it has to do with the law and stuff. It's not a public park. Unfortunately, the outside of the Habs arena isn't a park. So you can't really legally drink alcohol there. I mean, you can sneak it, but that's illegal. So, yeah, alrighty, let's do a game review. So, let's go all the way to the first period. We're at 21 seconds in. Sealer gets a penalty for high sticking Caulfield. So now that's it for the penalties for that period, first period. And we're gonna go to the goals scorings. And it's Martone scoring a goal. It's assisted by Marchkov and Bonk. Then Bonk gets his first ever point in the NHL. Bonk then gets his first ever NHL goal. And the first goal was at 8 minutes and 8 seconds. The second goal is at 14 minutes 42 seconds in. And it's assisted by Michkov and McDonald. Which McDonald gets his first ever point. Now we go to the second period. We're at 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Gallagher gets a goal. It's assisted by Goulet and Tellje. And then at 13 minutes and 52 seconds in, Michkov gets a goal where basically it's a scenario where Dobish is in and lets a rebound happen and he's not in position, and Michkov basically gets like an empty net goal. So then second period, 60 minutes and 43 seconds in, Forster gets a penalty for holding Hudson. Nothing really comes out of the power play. And then at 19 minutes and 49 seconds in, pretty much a similar scenario happens to the Philly goalie, and Evans takes advantage and brings it 3-2. So now Evans is that is Evans' goal. It's assisted by Jacka and Valeno. Now we go to the third period. We're at 4 minutes and 48 seconds in. McDonald gets 2 minutes for interfering Gallagher. At 10 minutes and 90 seconds in, McDonald gets 2 minutes for roughing Doc, and vice versa. And then at 12 minutes in, Bump gets a goal. It's assisted by Martone. At 16 minutes and 12 seconds in, Tellje gets 2 minutes for roughing Yarsak, and vice versa for Yarsak. And that's that for the game. For penalties and goals. So now game stats overall. Shots on goal, it's Montreal 29, Philly 25, face-off percentage 56.9%, Montreal 43.1%. Philly power play, it's 0% Montreal. Penalty minutes for Montreal 10 Philly. It's 26 Montreal, 21 Philly. Block shots 14 Philly, 7 Montreal. Giveaways 12 Montreal, 21 Philly. Takeaways 4 Philly, 3 Montreal. Montreal did a bit better. Did better defensively, but Philly ended up getting the most goals, so it didn't matter in the end. So now we go to the 3-star of the game. McDonald the 3rd star, Bonk the 2nd star. McDonald had a point, Bonk had a goal and 2 points. Michkov was 1st star and got a goal and 3 points. Box score, the Habs, let's overview it. Gallagher goal a point. Evans a goal a point. Tellje a point. Valeno a point. Defenseman, Goulet 1 point plus 1, Engstrom -1, Scherbel -1, Hudson -1, Rainbacker -1, Jacka a point and a -1. Goalies, it's Dobish saving 21 out of 25, so .840 save percentage. Now we go to the Flyers, where Bump gets a goal and a point, Michkov a goal and 3 points, Martone a goal and 2 points. Defenseman, you got Yarsak 0, Sealer -1, Andre 0, Jolson +1, which I believe Jolson I have a signed jersey of that is game worn. And then Bonk a goal and 2 points and +1, McDonald 1 point and +3. It's like a mystery box type of deal from the Habs themselves. Urson saves 27 out of 29 shots, and it's a .931 save percent. In the series, it's an O for the Habs, where they got swept 3-0. So that is it for the last regular season of this of the 2025-2026 season. Hope you enjoyed it. We did have some breaks in between, and most of this was on television. However, brought back Tellje Studios for the last 3 games. For the playoffs, I'll like do 1 game a week type of scenario, so I can actually then also watch some games with the family. And how do I do for the cards? I didn't do the cards today. And at least in the playoffs, yeah. Montreal had a very good season this season, and lots of surprises, lots of milestones, and we'll see all in the playoffs. I'm assuming for game 4 all. It's like basically like I'll be doing a game regardless of what team it is, but when the Habs are in it, it's gonna be obviously the Habs. I'll be doing a game reaction of, but like if the Habs gets eliminated, then I'll be going on to like the next team I would like to win the cup. Basically, it's gonna be in between the Habs and Vegas Golden Knights at first, and then we continue. So yeah, I'm not gonna be going as hard into it as like last season or 2 seasons ago, whatever, where I reacted to every like Vegas game in the playoffs. Vegas at the moment it's Anaheim, but the Pacific Division is so close in points and stuff that we do not know yet. It can be either Edmonton or it can either be Edmonton, Anaheim, or one of the wildcard teams right now. They're so close in the standings. Like, I believe there's like a point difference. So for the Pacific Division, it's not clear who's gonna play. Montreal, like the Atlantic Division, is now pretty much set, and the only thing is right now it's like the wildcard teams, where it's like right now it's like the wildcard teams for the Eastern Conference. It's Boston and Buffalo, and sorry, not Buffalo. Ottawa. It's Ottawa and Ottawa and Boston are in the wild card. However, they're like 1 point apart, so they're not set yet. Because basically, like, it's gonna be like until like the end of the season where we get to know who's playing who. However, what's confirmed right now is Pittsburgh versus Philadelphia, Montreal versus Tampa Bay, and the second versus third place matchup in the Central Division, which I believe is Dallas versus, I'm not sure who they're playing against, but whoever's the other like either second and third in that part. But yeah, basically the 2 intense matchups are going to be the Battle of Pennsylvania and the Habs versus Lightning's matchup. Habs can maybe get their revenge. I hope they do. And let me bring this out to the intro while I talk. But yeah, Habs can get their revenge, and see what goes on beyond that. It's gonna be pretty interesting. There's lots that can happen. Like, I have more confidence in the Habs this season than the last one. The last season, it was more so like, hey, we actually made it. This season, it's like, okay, well, we're third place in the Atlantic. We could maybe do something here. So anything can happen. And I mean, the last 2 matchups in the regular season, the Habs did end up beating Tampa Bay. So, however, the first 2 matchups of the season, Tampa Bay beat us. So it's gonna be very physical. It's gonna be, I don't know how many goals scored are gonna be. However, it's gonna be brutal. It's pretty much revenge for Carey Price and Shea Weber. So thank you so much for watching this. I'll likely see you in the playoffs. May stream before that on television, we'll see. And yeah, stay safe, wear a helmet, and go watch the compilation video we released this week of the best Tellje moments. You gonna see your cup in? Okay. Alright, see ya.